Today we read the story Only One You, and it is by Linda Kranz. It is a beautiful story with so many beautiful, vivid pictures, such great colors. And it made me think about how each of us are so individualistic. Each of us, none of us are alike. We are each our own person, just like the rockfish, and you each can make a beautiful design just like the rockfish. So today we are going to be creating our very own rockfish, and I'm going to show you some of the examples that I have made. Oop, I have it upside down, of rockfish. They're just beautiful fish that I have imagined in my head, and I created them on paper to make beautiful fish that look like giant rocks that we might find in our yard or maybe on a beach. And I am so excited for you to make your own rockfish today. Today you will need the following. You will either need a white sheet of paper that you draw a giant oval on, or if you are able to print out from the PDF link that I sent you, a sheet that just has that giant black oval on it. We are going to use that as the base for our project today. You will also need a pencil with an eraser and some markers. So gather your materials and we can get started. We are going to start with that giant oval. And again, if you didn't print out the paper, you can just draw a giant oval and start from there. Then a fun idea is to block your rock or oval off into sections. We're going to call it a rock because we're going to say that these are rockfish, just like in our story today. So maybe I would section it off into different areas so that I can create different patterns in each section. Then, I hope you could see that. Let me focus. There we go. That's much better. You can see I'm going to add details that I feel a fish would have. That giant eye. And I'm not going to put two eyes because I feel like we're looking at the fish from a side angle. So I have one eye for my fish and his lips. I think a great way to make fish lips is to make a heart on its side and then just put a line in the middle. And now we got these two big juicy fish lips. Fish usually have some sort of gill on the side, so you can make a beautiful gill any way that you would like, adding details. And I also like to add a tail, and you can make that tail as fancy as you'd like. Then go back in and add all sorts of details that would make your rockfish like no other, because just like there is only one you, there is only one rockfish that will represent you today. And we want it to be as fantastic as possible. I am going to share with you some of the work that I did beforehand so that you don't need to sit so long before you get to work. So I continue and create an entire design on my fish. I can even go in and add that tail that I didn't add on this one, but any kind of design that you want, you can make it as detailed as you want. You could see on this one, I really got detailed with the designs and all of the little intricate things that were happening. I then went over my lines in black just to make it a little more defined. And then I colored so you can see that these are the steps I took. I drew it and started, added details, went over it with marker, and then added color. The last thing that I did, which really helped make it look more like a fish, was that I took my scissors and cut it out. And that is how I got my amazing rockfish design. When you have finished, ask yourself the following questions. Did you follow directions? Did you show fine craftsmanship? Is this beautiful, neat work that you're proud of? And was it creative? If you can answer yes, make sure you sign your name because that is what great artists do. Be sure to share your rockfish with me because remember, there is only one you.